Steven Correno, KOR Sports. We're here with the one and only, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Good to see you, brother.
What's up, man?
Man, you got a all good one right here, man, with Serhii Bohachuk versus Vergil Ortiz. I feel like it's always been a problem to get opponents for Vergil, but I feel like maybe this phone call wasn't too hard to put it together.
No, it wasn't difficult at all. Tom Lofter, first of all, is a fresher breath air to work with. You know, we've had some rough weeks in the past, recent past, but you know, we get through them and we move on. This fight here, August 10th, will be incredible. Will be literally a clash of the titans. I mean, the knockout ratio is by far probably one of the best fights we've ever seen on paper. But I know it's not going to disappoint when it happens August 10th in Las Vegas. These guys are machines, man, and they're gonna want to tear each other's heads off.
I feel like I want to say you said their combined records. Only like 4 guys made it out to like the final bell between both of them.
2 guys.
Oh, 2 guys total. Yeah. So I
believe he lost one. Serghii lost one, and yeah, he lost one. I believe, it might be 2. Yeah, so
that's like, I feel like guaranteed knockout.
Exactly, it's a guaranteed knockout. I mean, Serghii, look, he being from the Ukraine is gonna want to come out strong and defend his country and his people, and he's gonna have that mentality, that heart to win, right? I strongly feel that Vergil, I mean, he's going to defend what's his title. He's going to defend his title of being the next superstar of boxing. So there's a lot on the line. I strongly feel that this fight here can be a potential fight of the year.
You know, last weekend you had one of your other, stars in Golden Boy, William Zepeda, come up with a big knockout against Benz Cabrera. You know, the same night Shakur, again had like a night that people were complaining about. But like, I mean, just are they like on the clash? Maybe I mean, I know Shakur's kind of exploring free agency, but is that a guy you want for Zepeda, or is maybe you guys move on to somebody else in the lightweight division for Zepeda?
Look, William Zepeda is in a very unique situation. Across the board, he's the #1 contender. I'm not sure if I want to go towards Shakur. I'm not sure how big of a fight it can be now, because Zepeda is going to have to carry the whole promotion. Zepeda is going to have to press the fight. Zepeda is going to be the one that's going to have to be doing everything. I would love for Zepeda to become world champion first and see where Shakur is at the moment, when the fight does come up. Shakur Stevenson is a great fighter. I love his talent. I love his demeanor, his style. It can be a little more aggressive with throwing more punches and knocking more people out. But right now, Shakur needs opponents. He needs a dancing partner. I don't think I want to put in Zepeda there just yet. Being the #1 contender, I want to make sure Zepeda is world champion, and then maybe unify, and then fight the other guys like Tank Davis, like all the rest of the champions. So there's a little planning here to do, but I strongly feel that William Zepeda is probably one of the best fighters out there. Obviously at 135, with Shakur being the most dangerous.
What would be your advice to Shakur right now? He turned down, I believe it was $15 million for 5 fights, which seemed like a good deal. You stay on ESPN, exactly. You know what I mean? But
you keep building your brand.
Right.
Keep building your brand. You keep you keep you keep the fans engaged. I mean, obviously it doesn't help when Shakur's telling the whole world, "Well, I don't fight for the fans." It doesn't help. I think Shakur really just has to analyze with his team what they're worth. Obviously he's going to say he's worth this much. Some people in the industry are going to say he's worth this much. Well, maybe there's a happy medium there for the time being until you become a pay-per-view sensation. But we never know when that's going to happen. So it's going to depend on who he's going to sign with. It's going to depend if he's going to sign.
Are you reaching out to him?
Yeah, I have a call with him at 3 p.m. with his team. So, it's going to depend on what their demands are, if I'm interested or not.
Interesting. Hopefully the call goes well either way. Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Last time we spoke to you was before the Zepeda fight. After Ryan had his kind of rant on Twitter there, he said it was going to rehab. I don't know if he doesn't seem like he's made it yet, or I don't know. Is there any I don't know, any update on that aspect of what Ryan's actually going to do that?
Yeah, look, I mean, unfortunately, I have no communication with him every day, or it's not like if we're friends, like close friends, or he calls me at 12 midnight, hey, what's up?
Calling you to go to the
yeah, right. But every time we talk, it's smooth. It goes great. It's like, I tell him plans that I have for him. I tell him, updates on New York and, the status of everything. And, everything's great. There's other money opportunities, investments, this, that. So we talk about other things but boxing. But yeah, when I talk to him, he's great. It's like I'm talking to somebody who's just normal, who has no pressure on himself, that is just, a normal kid. But then he goes on social media and you see all these things happening. I mean, look, I can't be with him 24/7. I'm not his babysitter. I'm not his father, his parents. But I'm going to have a heart-to-heart with him. I want to do this in the next few days. I have a couple of plans, ideas that I want to pass through him that can really help him. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll take it from there.
Is there any, because you've been young, rich,
sure,
you know what I mean, fan favorite, just all this attention from the girls, all this stuff, you've been in that position before. Do you kind of empathize in a way with kind of just maybe the mental, the pressure that comes with, and is that, I feel like you're exactly the person you should be going to for the help.
Absolutely. It's different but the same. Like I said, look, I'm not his parents. I'm not his guardian. I'm not, it's like, yeah, I'm a friend. I will always be here for him. But he has to ask me for advice. He has to ask me for help. I'll be more than happy to give him my 2 cents. I've been there. I've done that. It's a lot of pressure. Who to trust, who not to trust, your inner circle, your outer circle. You feel sometimes like it's you by yourself against the whole world. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna hopefully talk to him in the next few days, and I'm sure it'll be a great conversation. I do believe that he respects me and looks up to me. So hopefully the words of wisdom that I talk to him will hopefully help.
Best of luck, man. Best of luck on Shakur call. Thank you, brother.
Thanks, brother.
Appreciate you, sir.